Hi, baby. You want to sit on my lap? I'm not very big, huh? She's got such a pretty head. Green heart. What is up, Eclipse Dawn here with another tarot reading. It is officially July. Happy July 1st and happy weekend. For those people who are celebrating in America, I hope you have a very wonderful and safe weekend. I have to say, well, first of all, thank you so much for watching these videos. I truly appreciate you, each and every person. And it's astonishing to me that anybody watches them and I think it's great to learn and explore your own inner worlds. It's important to know that you have the answers within yourself and that the readings are for people who are looking for just a little more extra guidance. No one can tell you how to live your life. And what else? Please like, share, and subscribe, because more people will hear the message. And there's a whole tarot community out there, and it's pretty cool. I suggest, if you are into that, to do as much research as you can and understand the roots of things to help you, guide you to not get lost. With that being said, Cancer, this reading is for you, and I'm starting with you because it's your birthday time. And I didn't forget that. So happy birthday, Cancer. So we're just going to do this reading. Well, first of all, okay, Cancer, darling, the North Node is in Cancer right now. Things are happening for you. And I think in a beautiful way, if you let the love in. If you let the love in and you let the love heal your heart and your home, this is all about family for sure, and that's why it's intense for you. But it's also like really beautiful if you let it bless your life. If you've been doing the work too, sorry to say, if you have been denying yourself of joy for a long time and you're trying to learn how to do it, I'm not saying that you're like the boat's left in the building, Elvis has left the building, okay? I'm just saying you're gonna have to fight, and you know what? I'm a Capricorn, so don't tell me about fighting. You will be all right, okay? You got big, whatever these are called, claws, pinchers, okay? You're all right. You got your little thing going on, okay? You have to scurry your way up the big old mountain, just like good old goat, right? Cancer, you got this. And you know what? I just feel like there's a rush of energy coming through. And you could feel like either you're like a reed. You know what a reed is? Like a reed in the river. Like a plant that's attached to the rocks that's just whoosh, all the time. Just if it's in a river, it's just always going one direction its whole life. It's all it ever knows. Rivers don't go backwards. They always go in the same direction. So you could be a reed in the flow of life, you know, Cancer. But you know what? Life is not just a river. It's an ocean. There's an ebb and a flow, my friend. There's an ebb and a flow. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay. Cancer. I get what I was saying. I was talking about the North Node, and that's kind of like you're a reed in a river right now. But I tell you what, even though river seems to never flow backward, eventually it does. Eventually it does. In geological times, we're talking millennia. And anyways, that water all goes back to the ocean. It's all going to the ocean. Yeah? Sorry about the sound. It's just going to be this way until I get my other situation set up. But believe me, I got plans. I got plans. Here we go. Cancer, Cancer. It's eclipse time. Which means it's my time, yo. Ooh, okay. Well, we had a jumper. It's not pretty. Cancer, I'm going to bring it to you straight. Oh, the Nine of Swords. Well, the one thing comforting about the Nine of Swords is we've all been there. You are not alone. You are not alone in this, even though it feels like you are, of course. And no one can take away your experience from you. You know, no one can tell you that you weren't worthy of worrying, or that you didn't have the right to feel sorrow just because you didn't have it as bad as they did or whatever. I don't know where that's coming from. King of Pentacles, who's coming in? Ooh. Okay. You might be thinking about giving way to a king or queen, but someone with king energy. Someone who's coming from king energy or is born into king energy and or carries king energy of the earth. Earth angels calling out your name, asking you to release, asking you to repent, asking you to give up your heart, your soul, your mind. Your spirit becomes free and you embody the truth, which is abundance, baby. I'm in a good mood. It's the eclipse time. I'm eclipse. I love eclipses, obviously. Someday I'll tell the story of how I got that name. Also, see the Wheel of Fortune. Cancer, you've got a lot of jumpers right now. I haven't even done your spread yet. Look at this. Major Arcana. Definitely a lot of karmic, beautiful energy flowing through. It is the time, if you were wondering. I am drawn to the Virgo right now. Also the Scorpio. Then Taurus. Then Leo. For whatever that means for you. Anubis is here, reminding you that the death that you've been through is to give way to new life. As Isis sits top, right up there. The beautiful lioness. The beautiful queen with the sword of truth. All through the sacred journey, the dark night of the soul, the snake being ingested and swallowed, digested, and recreated through Anubis. Anyways, big stuff, Cancer. And you know what? I know that I probably am saying their names incorrectly. That's just how I say Anubis. That's probably Anubis, or, you know, I'm just a white girl. What can I say? I'm not trying to be something I'm not. But I do like to know these things, okay? I like to know these things. Our souls are very different than our outer complexion, okay? We're not just our genes, although a lot of what we experience is in this life. Everything to do with our genes and how they're expressed. I'm just saying, it's not all we are. Okay? It's not all we are. It's not all we are. Strength is out. Okay, let's go with that. Where you're headed is strength. What your goals are, where you're headed, your dreams. What is blocking you? The Tower. Typical. Things not working out in the past. Things that have come unexpectedly. Things that you know could be coming at any moment, Cancer. Because you know about the tides. You know about the tides. Spirit, can I cut the deck? All right. Knowing where your heart is and creating a life that's worth living. Being in your power. Knowing your truth. Using decency to get what you want. And what you want is aligned with the betterment of the entire planet. That is why the beast lies down before your feet. Because you have purpose, my love. Yep, Cancer, you have purpose. That's what you're going for. You want to tune into this. You want to be this and embody this. And it's through purity of the heart. It's coming out of the darkness, especially if you've had a Tower moment in your life ever, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? And this expect the unexpected, you know, and we all just went through a lot of that planetary wise, and sorry, I just feel like my makeup is funny, but c'est la vie. Yeah, you know, the self-consciousness, it's definitely about learning what you're supposed to take with you on the fall, what is going to be left of the Tower, what you can rebuild with after the crown falls, after Mars, Uranus, Scorpio, the fall of the Tower. Boom! So what happens next? So where you're coming from, let's look. What is this Tower moment? Is it something that's going to happen, that you feel is going to happen, that you fear is going to happen, and it's blocking you from your true essence because it's something that has happened to you before? Because God knows. Goddess knows. We've all had Tower moments. Where you been? Well, let me tell you. Your soul knows true peace. Your soul knows the balance of light and dark. Your soul has come from innocence from the pureness of innocence and being in the sun. You might have even grown up out in nature. You might have had a time in your childhood that really meant something to you, that was out in nature, that sun was on your skin. Like, you come from this feeling. And maybe it's even a past life if you haven't had the pleasure in your regular life. But to this time when things were more simple, I'm really seeing childhood. And I'm feeling like a tightness in my throat. And, you know, this illumination gave way to the darkness. And let me tell you, that's where you're finding your strength, because you went from illumination to this beautiful, innocent child to the Tower coming and crashing down. Not because you're cursed, not because your family is cursed, not because anyone wished it upon you, whether they did or not. That's not why it happened. It was because that's how you find your strength, because you have to have the darkness. You have to make your way through the serpent, like I spoke of, okay? So I see that your soul remembers a time when it was more clear. You're coming from a place of illumination. You're moving into your strength. The Tower is a perfect thing to be crossing you, because what else would it do? It's like you can know for sure the struggle that you've been through recently and the shiznit that has been on you. Okay. There's a reason for it, and you know it, and it's cool. It's cool. Okay? Cancer? Whew. Okay. It's cool. Cool off. I'm a Leo moon, so I get a little, especially when I see the sun card, okay? Beautiful divine energy. Purity of heart, purity. Childhood. Children, joy, laughter. Places that you remember who you are. Journeys that bring you back to yourself. Honoring your inner child, honoring your teenage self if you're in your mid-age. Honoring your mid-age self if you were in your 80s. It's loving who you were in a healthy way and not looking back. Letting the light shine onto what is needed to be known. And as soon as it does, the tower does happen, because things have to fall, and you know it. You know it. So the outside view, how you feel internally, and a tool that you can use. How you are being viewed is that this is your time. Okay? I feel like this is the angels telling you that they see you. I think, Cancer, you're not so concerned about how other people really think of you, per se, especially not from your childhood. It's too much like you've already faced the truth. And even through this tower moment, people see you for who you are, so don't even doubt that. But what I sense from this, truly, Cancer, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, by the way, or those who are learning about Cancer, listen. Angels are talking to you, Cancer. I speak to the collective. I speak to all who are tuning in with the North Node. I speak to Gabriel's horn, which when I say that, it is a symbol. It is a symbol of being called to your destiny and of your time, in this time, where you belong. Pardon me. I also can tell you that it is an ending. Judgment is always an ending, because it is like the period at the end of a sentence. There's even a period at the end of this word. I want you to know. Spirit wants you to know there is a period at the end of this word. Judgment. And that is what it is, what it is. It is what it is. And you feel inside the truth. The truth that is untouched, yet to be abashed, they say. Yet to be abashed and criminalized is what they say. There's a truth in you. This is how you feel inside. Maybe that's why I was feeling it in my throat chakra. Something to be said, Cancer. Now this could be something that you need to say to yourself, my love. So let's not get too carried away. It could be something you need to say to someone, or you need someone to say to you. It also could be something that was said or is being said that is making you feel like you need to say something. But whatever that something is, from whatever which way you want to look at it, it's coming from a place of truth. That's what needs to be said. Be it them, you, or whomever, the truth is what is being asked for, and in such a way, without expectation, in an innocent way. And you know what? Sometimes it doesn't come out perfect. A lot of the times with the Page of Swords, it's not perfect. And it can be offensive even. But it still has to be said. What tools can you tune into? My darling Cancer. The world is here for you. Like I said, I feel like the angels are saying they're watching you right now. And they're giving you love and support through this time, this ending, this change in your life. You'll never go back to your childhood, they say. But you do come back around to yourself. It's like going from the 0 to the 9, coming back to the 1. You're never going to be the same, my darling. This time you change, they say. This time you change. This time you change. Something is happening. Whatever it is, if I'm talking on an esoteric level, as this is divination art, Cancer, I just want to say this could be all very internal and spiritual for you. This could be things going on the outside world, as we do see the planet here, Earth, the world card, all of those characters around you dancing. You could be very much in the world with people all around you, saying things to you and about you and with you. People who listen to you and people who want to hear you speak. People who want to be in your presence. Could be. Or it could just be within. And that even in your solitary confinement, my darling Cancer, the angels are with you and they are watching you and they're listening. They're listening to your thoughts and your breath. And you are being witnessed. You truly are. You are being seen. Even if, darling, you feel like no one sees you, the angels see you and they are calling you to your destiny. That's why you're here. Funny, I just switched these, so I did this inadvertently, so I'm going to say, as a tool, it is good for you to use your resources, and that there are people in your life who can help you. There are people these are the people who respect you in your journey, that see that you are changing, that see that they're, like, right now, if you were to want to change your name, Cancer, the people who would honor that and respect that and speak your name the way you wish to be referred to as, those people who wouldn't question it or make fun of you or laugh at you, those are the people you can resource for what it is that you're trying to say, whatever it is you're trying to do. If you have a friend like that, speak to them. Speak to them first if you're not sure how to come across right now, and find your inner strength, okay, to tame the beast within you. And maybe even we'll see if it has to do with the relationship, but I do see this is very internal, okay, right now. There could be someone, it could be an air sign, could be a Leo that you were leaving, but maybe it was a Leo you're coming back around to. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. But it could be, again, with the Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Okay. Okay. It is an ending. Something is ending. Cancer. Let's talk about where you want to go again. Where are you wanting to go? What is in your goal? What is in your sight on your horizon? Prince of Swords. So definitely communication. Definitely. You're wanting truth. You're wanting realness. You're wanting someone who's willing, or to be willing. You want to be involved with people who are willing. People who are willing to be present. People who are willing to not waste time. People, and yourself included, who will be truthful for the sake of the honor of truth and nothing more. Like, no hidden agenda. It's very real. It's very clear. It's very straight, I want to say. It's very, like, you might live in a city, or you want to be in a city, or you're looking at coming through to something. What is it that what Cancer wants to come through to? Ooh! I don't blame you at all. You want to come through to the Ten of Cups. All the love, all the emotions accepted into your heart like a rainbow. Family, children, home, beauty, new babies maybe, or taking care of the ones you love. Giving a home to your parents. You want this, and you're coming through like straight on. No BS, no wasting time, like nada, nada. I just hear nada, nada, nada. Está bueno. No. I'm hearing something in Spanish. I'm sorry. No, no te preocupes. Es nada. ¿Dónde está usted? Es donde que I'm sorry, I'm not fluent anymore. I'm hearing like recibir, like recibe. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde recibe? No te preocupes. Es tu tiempo. Okay. So it's your time. It's your time. Don't be worried is the translation. And it's your time to receive. Where you are is where you receive. Okay? I see that there is something on your mind about a relationship that's not working or didn't work. Is this in the person's present? No, it's in your past. A relationship that died, a union you thought could have been the one. I see an ending there. If it hasn't happened yet, I'm sorry. I think for most people listening, it's one that has died. The person might have died. You might have died inside. You might have just witnessed the relationship die. A death could have caused the relationship to end, or something about your spiritual path, especially if you're a female. I feel like the female in this particular situation that is coming up, if it resonates, the female had to go on a spiritual journey, a very deep and dark spiritual journey through being able to release burdens and unnecessary vows is what I'm hearing. Unnecessary vows, unnecessary burdens, carrying genetic pain, again with releasing this. We're releasing this. Okay? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Again with the Four of Pentacles reversed. We got that before. Above it was the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this is where we're getting at. We're getting up to now. We're getting caught up to now. Because you went through a death of some kind. Be it in the family, be it in the relationship, or within yourself. It was the ending of some kind of union, for sure. Something that was exhausting you. You let go of the burdens that were not really meant for you to carry anyway. You only have two hands, they say. You only have two hands. You were locked up. You're locked up and now you're releasing. It is time. No te preocupes. Don't be worried. Yeah. Okay. You or she, someone, or the divine part in you, if you are male, the divine feminine, that part of you, you know, seriously, I see that the divine feminine in you went on a resurgence through, is going through, or is presently. Now you're in a new era, releasing that which was not for you to hold on to anyway. It's the ending of a new thought. Okay. Okay, so right now you are in the chrysalis. You have fear about, okay. Darling, okay. You're having fear about someone that you truly might want to be with because of what happened before. But you were locked up then and you're not now. I don't see you being locked up now. You did go through some painful endings. The worst, okay? The worst. But I see potential here. I see potential. I say don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't take unnecessary risks, but don't shoot yourself in the foot either. Don't put your foot in your mouth. I don't know what it is about the feet. Maybe it's because the Fool has the bare feet, but remember where you're wanting to go. Remember what you're wanting here. Okay? Finding joy and love and peace in yourself and with your partner. Okay, so I'm going to take some advice and then I will extend it a little bit further out, Cancer, for those of you who are more interested in your love life. But let's go back into knowing that even through this time, Cancer, of the Tower card, whether it is now presently happening, going to happen, or has happened, you know that. No, I don't know that right now. But let me tell you, okay? That time is for you to find your strength and come back around to yourself. Look at the infinity sign on the strength card, okay? Circling back around from 0 to 9. This is 8 to 9 to 10. Circling back around to yourself. The Leos, the Aries, the Sun, the fire, the truth within you, the illumination. This totally outrides any kind of Tower moment. That is necessary though, and there's nothing you can do about it. Let it come and let it go, because it's divine. And I see you knowing your truth. I see you speaking your truth. I see you feeling like it's time. And Spirit is saying, yes, it is. Beyond time. It's time. It's ending. The death has happened. Blocks are lifted. Previous obstacles came from fear, and they are now lifted away. Yes, it's happening. You are releasing. It's happening for you, Cancer. And don't hold on to the pain just for the sake of that's familiar to you, okay? Journal. Consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. I love this. Don't forget to write things down, because it helps you remember where you were at the time, especially if you're feeling a lot of emotion right now. Do some writing, do some journaling, do something creative. Hone in that energy, because your heart could be exploding right now. That's what I feel. And I feel like there's fear here, like you don't want to be made a fool of. I get it, but you have something for you that you have manifested through being a high priestess. This is beautiful and divine. The ending has already happened. You see? The death has happened. The 10 of Swords is over now. A lot of it was just how you felt about yourself, about misperceptions, about what was expected of you and what was yours and what was really you were trying to hold on to that really was just burdening you. And you had to let go of a journey that you thought was the real deal, and then you had to release. This could be happening now presently, I'm not sure. But regardless, tune into your divine feminine. This eclipse is right here with you, babe. Pray for what you want. Write it down. Burn it. Blocks are being lifted. Spirit is with you right now. Truly. Focus on your third chakra here. I really feel it here. Okay, so I'm going to go a little further with the romance decks, but if you want to tune out now, that's fine. Thank you, and don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising, and whatever else videos that I'll be posting, and I promise I'll keep doing it, and as long as it feels good. So, now, if you stayed, these extended videos will be here for now. I'm going to try to do it for everyone this month. I'm just going to put these things aside for a moment. Might need them to reference. Excuse me. Cancer, if you are interested in somebody and it has to do with this thing that you want, the Ten of Cups, let's find out more. Who is it? Ooh, 2 cards came out. 3? Okay, okay, okay. There is somebody. A lot of fire energy. Earth energy. Okay. So, you're waking up with this person and realizing that all this time that you felt like you were on the outside of love, it was because you were looking in the wrong places. Like, you had this idea of where you wanted to go, but it brought you like a success, but then it just left you feeling empty and alone and tired. And then you woke up and you realized that you were just dreaming and that you're waking up to a dream with somebody who's opening the window and bringing you a new perspective on your day. And they're not gone, they're still there. And the incense are burning. It's a sacred love. I hope you're experiencing that. I see, yeah, in your past that there was someone that might have been a fire sign or you felt very passionate about, but you left them behind or they left you, and it was for the better. You were a bird in a cage, my love. And then you felt like you were in the cage looking out, or you were stuck inside and you were looking out and feeling left out. And then this person comes along and they might have Earth in their chart and they show you that they're willing to do the work for you. They're willing to make a sacrifice just to see you because you're worth it to them. And they'll like do things just because they want to see you smile. If somebody like this is in your life, that's a good thing. Oh, but you had to separate. I don't want you to say goodbye. Why? Why does the universe do this? Again, you feel alone again. But don't worry. Like, this isn't the same story. I want one more. They love you. The Knight of Cups. The romantic one. Cancer. They want to tell you they love you. Them saying goodbye was like really hard on them too. It was hard on both of you. It's really beautiful. I think they're going to make the effort. That's what I see. They're making a decision about you right now and they're going to choose. I think they're willing to make the effort. They're feeling a lot of passion for you. Yep. Here comes the Wheel of Fortune back into Just Give It Its Time. The divine has got your name on this bill. They are working at it for you. They're coming through. This person feels like you are right on time. Now, there could be some timing issues. So in real life, not just spirit, in the esoteric realm where everything is hunky-dory and you're already together and married and divinely infused and have children and all that, you still in real life where you had to say goodbye and now you're feeling outside again. Having to leave. But don't let the past bring back like trauma because you're waking up to a new day. This person is really willing to make an effort for you. They're choosing and they're really thinking about it, but they're really going to go with their heart over their head. They just like have timing stuff going on and you do too. But divine wheel is turning for you, baby. Yeah, baby. Woo! Then the real truth comes. You started with the Page of Swords, moved up to the Prince of Swords, and now you are the King of Swords. If you have air in your chart, chap into that, chap into that. Air can make your lips chap, but you know what? It's important to know who you are through your spoken word. Third chakra, a lot I felt is throat. Blue, the color blue is good for you right now, and really heal that part of you because the truth is coming through you. Ground yourself out. Do some writing, definitely, because blocks are being lifted. This is a lot of excited energy. Tap into your soul sister energy vibes, okay? Okay, because there's support for you. Okay, I'm going to close it out. Cancer, I hope this was a helpful reading. Happy birthday. You are so special and so beautiful, and I wish you well. Eclipse Dawn signing out. Ciao.